Happy TFIW.
Yes.
Thank God it's Wednesday.
Yay, it is.
So we're popping in. I'm Hillary Buchholz, and I'm here with the amazingly talented Patty Quinn.
No, stop. You're going to make me blush.
And we're the co-founders of Weeee Hounds, and we are just jumping in with another fun canine kiddo craft that we've got going today. And today's is some fun and fluffy cloud dough dogs. So I've made one little
That's
dachshund
so
here.
cute. I love it. This little sleepy Leon.
Yep. And this stuff is so easy. Like, it could not be easier to make. And honestly, I think the most fun part about this for the kiddos is actually making the dough. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Like,
Yeah.
it's just fun to see the texture switch from one to another. 2 ingredients, super easy. So some inexpensive hair conditioner. So just get the cheapest. You need it creamy. So that's the only stipulation. And it needs to be a creamy hair conditioner, but inexpensive. And then some cornstarch. And that's it.
Oh my gosh.
So,
wow.
So all you're going to do, I start with a 1-to-1 ratio first. And then really it'll probably end up being about a 2-to-1 ratio of 2-to-1 cornstarch to 1 part conditioner. But that'll depend a bit on your conditioner, whichever one you're using, that sort of thing. So I'm going to start here with a 1/4 cup of my cornstarch, and then I'll pop in.
This is going to be fun. Everybody sprinkle the puppy love. Everybody's got to go check this out. I've never seen these 2 ingredients together. This will be fun.
So it's a little bit like, and this will come out just slightly tinted green. So whatever color your conditioner is, it's probably going to color your end resulting dough. So, but yeah,
and how much are you using there? Is that like a 1/2 cup? No.
This is a 1/4 cup.
1/4 cup. Okay.
Yep. And
you
then
probably said that. Sorry.
No worries. And then I will also add in another 1/4 cup probably of the cornstarch. But I'll show you the consistency once you get this 1-to-1. It's almost like marshmallow fluff once you start mixing it together.
Oh, that would be fun.
So you're just mixing. And once you get it all mixed in, so at this point, it's still way too wet to really be a dough. So that's why. But from this point on, you can, depending on the type of conditioner and the brand of cornstarch, both of them will make a difference on sort of your ratios. Then you can just start adding in more cornstarch. For me, it's about a 2-to-1 ratio. So with this particular one. So I'm just going to add in about 4 tablespoons. And you can kind of add it in slowly so you can check to see if it's getting too dry.
Yeah.
And as you're mixing, pretty soon it won't really come together anymore with the spatula or whatever you're using to mix it in. And that's when you just start getting your hands dirty. And it's really kind of a fun, like, it's slippery. It's got a little bit of, I don't know if you've ever made, like, I think they call it oobleck or whatever. So it's almost just cornstarch and water. Like, if you press on it, it'll get hard. But if you go slowly, then you can kind of slide your hand through. It's that kind of slippery, slimy, got a little bit of that consistency. It's real light. So it's fun. It's a fun one. Like, the feeling of it is real fun to put together.
And do you add the food coloring or something to make to get it a different color, or?
So yeah, and I would add the food coloring before your final cornstarch. I think it just makes it a little bit easier to add in the color. Now for me, I use gel food coloring, and it did change the consistency a little bit. But then you can just, adjust as needed. And the funny thing was, it made it a little bit too dry. Even though it added moisture, it just made it kind of more crumbly. So
Okay.
I did need to add in a little bit of conditioner.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then one of the things that you can do, so I might have a little bit more cornstarch than I needed, but you can kind of see.
Oh yeah,
And
that's really cool.
It's super light, and it's kind of got a cross between silly putty and Play-Doh. Like if you press it hard, like it really does change. The textures change depending on how much force you're using, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And it's nice and smooth. But if you feel like you got it a little bit too dry, you just add a little bit more conditioner. Vice versa, if it's still a little bit too wet, add a little bit more cornstarch. And you can keep it. I would say if you're going to keep it, wrap it in some plastic wrap.
Okay, right.
So wrap it tightly with plastic wrap and then put it in an airtight container. And then if you notice that it's still a little bit too dry the next time, you can add a little bit more conditioner at the next time.
Okay, so you can keep working it in and working it together. Yeah, yeah, that's a great idea.
So, yeah,
I love that. How fun is that? I wish I was there to mix it around with you. That's so cool.
And it really is the feeling of it, the sort of, this is what I think the most fun part is. And then obviously you can start building your little animals and things with it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit tough to build with. It's not quite as easy as, let's say, Play-Doh. But one of the things that would be fun is if you have like little dog figurines, that sort of thing, walking them through, making little footprints through.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Like that.
Yeah, yeah. Make a little dog house or something with it. Yeah, that's so cute.
So yeah,
I love that.
Hope you guys enjoyed this one.
This was fun. Fun and messy. Those are the best kind.
And if you're looking for more ideas to keep the kiddos busy during this time, we have a whole playlist full of all kinds of kids crafts and regular crafts and recipes and all sorts of things for you to try out. So we would love it if you'd check those out, or if you know somebody that would enjoy them, please go ahead and share those with them, because it really does help us out when you do that. So
yeah, exactly. Thanks everybody. This was a fun one. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Wet Nose Wednesday, and we'll be back on Friday for our normal Thank You Dog It's Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Can't wait. We've got a really fun one. It's gonna be pretty. We'll put that one together. I'm so excited. It'll be really fun. So anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great day. Yay!
Bye-bye.
Enjoy. Hug your pups for us. Don't forget. Extra belly rubs.